All right, shalom everybody. Peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. I hope my voice coming good. I think it's way better than. Hold on, let us see. All right, shalom everybody. All right, peace for shalom everybody, and no peace for the wicked. Peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. I hope my voice way better than. My sound is coming twice because I had YouTube open in different page. Sorry for that. I'm using like a cheap mic for $19, and I think the sound is doing way better than the mic for 160. Is that right? Is it better? I don't think anyone will say now that's the voice is low. Is it? This is $19 microphone. Interesting, huh? Yeah, the expensive one with fancy stuff and whatever, you know. It was hardly people they can hear me. So we will return that one, and I order another one. But this one is temporary because still the sound is not the way I want it. But at least it's clear and people can hear me. So our topic today is about Hezbollah. You know, the Pope, he went to Turkey and he went to Lebanon. Now, you know, I don't appreciate him to go to Turkey for sure, but I just saw in the news that there is some excuse, you know, I can let it go, but still it is not right. Let me show you why he went there. What is the real reason he went there? This is the Patriarch of the Orthodox, and he is considered equal to the Pope for the Orthodox Church, the Greek Orthodox. Actually, I met him in person, you know. I met this Patriarch, and I'm really surprised that he's still alive, and he still can walk. This guy is really, really old, you know. I met him long time ago. So he is the first Patriarch, which means, you know, the Orthodox Church have patriarchs, and there is one of them, he is the first, which means he is the same as the Pope. So he is the highest for the Orthodox Church in the world. And the Pope is going there to sign, or he signed with him already, an agreement of unity, which means to unite the Orthodox Church and the Catholic Church. Now this, you know, conversation of unity was going for a long time, but nothing happened. I hope, you know, I pray actually, I would love to see the two churches get over their stupid fight, which is not, doesn't make sense. I call it stupid. Because of it, you know, we as a Christian, we lost many wars. We know that unity is what makes you strong and stronger. So if those two, they can come to an agreement to unite the church and go back to be one church, because in the beginning, both of them, they were Orthodox. Both of them, they were Orthodox. Orthodox is, it's a statement meaning the one who in the straight way, the right direction. So in the beginning, both of them, they're saying, I am Orthodox. No, I am Orthodox. The whole idea was about politics. Two kings, each one of them, he is fighting the other king, separating the church by involving priests and leaders in politics. Division, always behind it, politics, not God. And when you see people are divided, that's because Satan is involved, not God. God don't bring division and don't bring confusion. So he went to Turkey to sign this, let us say, agreement, which is, I don't know the details of it, but supposedly is to bring the two churches into unity again. And I doubt that that will work, because you see, in the world of politics, not in the word of God, who is going to be the boss? Who is the one who is humble, who will deliver and says, you know what, I will give you my position, you are the boss now for all the church? Because you cannot have two heads for one body, right? You have to have one head. Is it possible? We will see. But in order to make it possible, we need godly men who believe and they are really loving to unity of Christians, not loving to oppositions. If that exists, then the unity will happen. We pray that this will happen. So here, this is his visit to Turkey, which is not Turkey. This is the land of the Greek or the Armenian. And I was really surprised to see this old man is alive and he can still walk. Actually, he's standing. This is really astonishing. I mean, when I met him, he was really old. He was really old. How in the world this guy still can read and talk and stand and walk?
Great joy and jubilation, in the same spirit of fraternal love by which it received your illustrious predecessors, Popes Paul VI, John Paul II, Benedict XVI, and Francis of blessed memory, who contributed greatly, each in their own way, with their own charisma, to the rapprochement of our sister churches, through the dialogue of love and truth, in accordance with the Holy Apostle Peter's exhortation, to make every effort to supplement our faith with virtue, and virtue with knowledge, and knowledge with self-control, and self-control with steadfastness, and steadfastness with godliness, and godliness with brotherly affection.
All right. So now we know why he went, but still I don't agree with him to go there. I mean, they can meet both of them in Greece, not in Turkey, because going to Turkey is giving a blessing for this filthy Erdogan for stealing our churches, and we should not give him a gift. But this is not our topic today. Our topic is Hezbollah. Those are Hezbollah. Hezbollah commanded his members to go and welcome the Pope. Now, is it really a welcoming? No. We know that those Hezbollah are people of taqiyya, and you know what taqiyya is, right? They hate the Pope, they hate the Catholic. In fact, the Hezbollah killed at least 80 Jesuit monks in Lebanon alone. At least. Many they were kidnapped and they never been found again, and many they were shot in the head by Hezbollah. So we know that they hate the Catholic and they hate the Pope and they hate anyone as a Christian. So what is behind this, going and welcoming the Pope? In fact, if you hear, you will see they were saying, Labbaika ya Nasrallah. They were not welcoming the Pope, they were shouting for Nasrallah. Labbaika ya Nasrallah. Those are the the Muslims, they try to copy the Christians. The Christians is the one who have music bands, and they have what they call them in English, I'm not sure. So Hezbollah, as all Muslims, they copy whatever the Christian they do. Christian they sing in the churches, Muslim they start singing the Quran. Christians they play music, Muslim they play music. But we know that Muhammad he forbidden music, right? Music is haram. The one who play music, Allah will send him to hell. So now Hezbollah, they are sending their band, which is funny, they don't even know how to play any music, and supposedly are welcoming the Pope. But how they are welcoming the Pope? Look, do you see the image here? They put the image, the picture of Hezbollah leader, the one who was made shish kebab by Israel, over the Pope. They knew, that they do things in purpose. They don't do it like it's not. So it sounds like they are welcoming the Pope, but in fact they are saying, our man in the top of you. As usual, Shia are very sneaky, very extremely sneaky people. If you speak to a Shia person, you should know you are talking to a snake. I'm not exaggerating. Do you remember my debate with the Shia Sheikh, the head of the Shia in Michigan? The one who was hired by George Bush as a consultant, the stupid George Bush? If you watch the debate with this guy, in the beginning he was so sneaky. We love Jesus, we love Mary, we love the Christians, we are so close together. Now we are celebrating same occasion of Fatima and Maryam. And you know, if you watch it, you'll see this guy is in love with the Christians. I mean, this guy really so nice. They are so sneaky. The second I start press him and corner him, he became a hyena. He wanna kill me. He said, we will cleanse the earth from Zionists like you. You remember? After that, they asked him to come and debate me again. He said, over my dead body. Never again. And he lost connection, his internet connection. Do you know what he said? He accused the Jews. The Zionists are cutting my internet. It was hilarious. They are stupid by birth, you know. Like you cannot make Abdul smart. Like when this guy Daniel, he said, we Muslims, yes, we are low IQ. You know, I have to give him, you know, a grade for that. You know, they have a very low IQ. They are sneaky snake, but they can fool only someone is stupid. You have to be stupid to be fooled by Muslims. You have to be certified donkey, not only a donkey. Because it's obvious that Muslims are liars, sneaky, wicked, and they don't have any care for anybody in the world. Like Hezbollah leader, he made he posted a message to the Pope before he come, and this is here I found it translated into English, so you can watch and see with me. I hope you can see it clear. Like I can zoom in, but that will make you not able to see the video. But I hope you can see it.
أرحب بزيارة البابا إلى لبنان، ونحن كلفنا إخوة من المجلس السياسي من أجل زيارة السفارة البابوية وتقديم كتاب هو عبارة عن رسالة من حزب الله إلى البابا، وكذلك ستنشر هذه الرسالة في وسائل الإعلام. نحن نرحب بهذه الزيارة في هذه المرحلة المفصلية، وإن شاء الله تكون للحبر الأعظم المساهمة في تعميم السلام في لبنان بتحريره وإيقاف العدوان والوقوف إلى جانبه كما عودنا وإلى جانب المستضعف.
See how hypocrite they are? They claim that they are people who like peace. This piece of shit, he is saying we hope the Pope will help us to spread peace in the area. You know, Hezbollah like peace. I mean, they are all about peace. This is why they have 100,000. You know, just 2 years ago, Nasrallah, he threatened the Christians in Lebanon. He told them, remember, I have 100,000 fighters. They are waiting for one word from me. And he was speaking to the Christians. I will kill you all. We have hundreds of thousands of rockets and missiles. And he made this speech after Hezbollah lost 7 of their fighters in the Christian territory in Lebanon. They went to attack the Christian there. The Christian there made them shish kebab. They killed 7 of them. But you know, we know that he will not dare to attack the Christian in Lebanon because those are not cookies. Those are not the one you play with. They are really aggressive people. This is why actually they lost, Hezbollah lost 7 of their fighters. Actually, maybe I can find the video for you about when they are savage and garbage, and they think they can intimidate people. Let us see. Yeah. Let us see if we can show you. Those are Hezbollah, just what 3 years ago, something like that. They came to their Christian neighbors area by hundreds in motorcycles and they start beating Christians in the street. Whoever they see in their way, they beat them up, they break their cars, and immediately the Christian there, they respond to that, and they made them shish kebab. Now there is the music here. We don't wanna, let us mute the sound then. Too bad we cannot play the sound. Those are Hezbollah. They are, you know, we wanna do this, you know, we wanna do that. But when they arrived to the Christian area, they made them shish kebab. As you see, they are using RPG, B7, all kind of weapon in their attack. All right. Let me see more. Very filthy, and they are talking about peace. And they love the Pope now, because now they are weak. They are desperate for any help. Yeah.
لم يكن سقوط ضحايا الطيون السبعة صدفة، لكن التحقيقات لم تنتهي بعد لكشف ملابسات حادث الخميس المأساوي، إلا أن لشهود العيان في شارع لورمغيزل المكان الذي وقع فيه.
Here, this is the Christian area. The Muslim Shia, they came in this area, start burning cars, beating people. There's no Muslims here. You know, they came with hundreds of motorcycles. Maybe I can find when they came in the video. Hold on. I see, here we go. Look, all of those are Shia. They are coming to the Christian area, and whoever they see in their way, they beat him up. See?
وصلوا صاروا يصرخوا بدون ما ينزلوا على عدلية دغري كوعوا لعنا بلشوا بتكسير السيارات
So she's saying that they came to us, we did not do anything to them. They start destroying cars, beating people, etc. And then the Christian, they start respond to that, and they made them shish kebab. So the filthy leader of Hezbollah, he made a video warning the Christian that he have 100,000 fighters. They can move immediately to attack the Christians. We don't want the music. Those are Hezbollah. Here we go. And now he is warning the Christians, I have 100,000 fighters.
يشكل تهديدا للمجتمع المسيحي بافتعاله الاقتتال الداخلي. لم يتأخر رد جعجع كثير.
This is the leader of the Christian, the Lebanese forces, those are Christians, and respond to him. He says, don't threaten us, just try to do it. Anyway, so Hezbollah now is trying, because they collapse. Israel made them shish kebab. So now, because they are weak, and this is always you will see from Muslims, when they are weak, they are very friendly, extremely friendly with you. The second they have teeth and nails, you will see the hyena behind the mask. When a Muslim he come to an area and they are small in number, they are very friendly. They are very helpful. They are very nice to the neighbors. Extremely. I'm not making things up. I'm telling you, they are extremely friendly. They will do anything to make you feel good until they are good in number. Then you will see the real Abdul. And this is what happened now to Hezbollah. Hezbollah, within the last 20 years, trying to take over Lebanon, trying to kill all the Christians and get them out of the country. Not all the Muslim Sunni, by the way. I mean, they hate those Shia and the Sunni. They are enemies. So the Shia, they want to kill the Sunni they want to kill the Shia. We know that. But in the way, both of them, they agree that the Christians are the enemy. However, because of the division between the Muslims, Sunni, they try to make the Christians their friends, and Shia, they fail. Why? Because simply they are not local organization. They are from Iran. The fund, the money, the command, the order is all coming from Iran. So this guy, he is a leader of Hezbollah, but he is just a toy. He have no command. He cannot command anything. It is the Iranian mullahs is the one who make decision about what he can say. Even the message he wrote, like he is reading right now, I assure you, is written to him by the government of Iran. All right? So things is getting very bad for Hezbollah. The Israeli, they did really I can say that the Israeli made a victory in the last year, maybe more than any war ever they have. Even though in the previous war they win land, they took back their many of their lands, but in this last war, since October 7, they were able really to take down everyone who opposed Israel. Anyone. I can say it's a victory of the intelligence, which means not just the army, the IDF, but the Mossad, the Shin Bet, all those intelligence agencies. Extremely powerful, extremely successful. This guy right now, I am sure he is not in Lebanon. The leaders of Hezbollah is not in Lebanon, and he cannot be there because they will kill him. I am sure he is not even in Iran, because even in Iran they will kill him. Mostly, and I am positive, he is right now in Russia. This is the only place he can be safe from the hand of the Mossad, because the Mossad will not try to, get into intention with the Russian. Otherwise, if he is in Iran, he will be killed. If he is in Lebanon, he will be killed. Wherever he goes, he will be killed. All right? And the Israeli have a very support intelligence. I mean, they can find, like, they killed what his name, At-Tabata'i. Let us see. Let me show you. This guy, he was the leader of Hezbollah in Yemen for 9 years. Let me see if I can find you the video. And as always, the Israeli, they do it in a very professional way. Let me see. This is one of the most important.
كيف تمكنت إسرائيل؟
He was going to be actually the leader of Hezbollah if this guy was killed. He is the second person. Netanyahu sent him and made him shish kebab.
من اغتيال هيثم الطب.
This is him. All right. He was leading the war in Yemen against the Muslim Sunni, and for sure he killed thousands of Muslim Sunni. The Muslim Sunni could not reach him, could not kill him. The Israeli hunted him like a dog, as usual. All right. No place to hide. And you know, like it's the amazing is, like when they hit, like how in the world they are able to, like you are in an apartment, right? They don't only hit the apartment, they hit where he sit in the couch. Like how they can see him. And they hit from a high in the sky plane. It's not like we are getting closer. So they have technology, and I have to say maybe nobody have it, not even the American. Very high technology and ability to be very precise in any attack they do. Look, you see, look how many floors the building. Do you see how many floors? It's only one floor. And they use a bomb fit to kill him, not to destroy the whole building, because they don't want to harm the rest. So they are very careful, not even to harm the neighbors. They want the guy. We don't want the rest. We don't want his neighbor. We don't want the one in the second floor. We don't want anybody. Precise, and the street is not even wide. So the rocket they are using, obviously it's a very smart, intelligent, which means it can go right, it can turn, it can take a curve. It's not a straight missile like go directly. Very, very, very super intelligent information, precision in the attack. Look at, you know, it's amazing how they can do things. And this guy, nobody knows where he is. Like nobody knows where he is. Yet the Israeli is the one to know. All right. This is why the Hezbollah, they are now in the weakest spot in their history. This is him. This is the potato. You know. Those are videos. You know, through his history. See. Very evil, ugly man. This is the video how they hit his building, and this is obviously coming from Israel. Don't mess with Israel. Don't. They will make you shish kebab. And your Allah cannot, you know, cannot help you, obviously. All right. Yeah. So this is the purpose of this Hezbollah, trying to make themselves that they are in love with the Pope, but we know that they killed a lot of, actually all the worst enemy to Hezbollah in Lebanon is the Catholic. You see, the Maronite in Lebanon, there's a church called Maronite. They follow Maroon, which means Saint Maroon. They are Catholic. They belong to the Catholic Church, but those are the most aggressive enemy to Hezbollah. So it's very funny and like stupid to claim that you are a friend to the Pope when your nightmare is the Christians and who they are, Catholic specifically. You know, during the war in Lebanon, the Christians, let us see if we can show you. They were able, they have no choice but to form forces to defend themselves against the Muslims' invasion. those are the Lebanese forces. This is like, you know, old videos. I'm just trying to see if I can show you some, give you some ideas. If there is any. This is their first leader, the one who established the Lebanese forces. This is their flag. His name is Bashir al-Jumayl, and he was assassinated by the friends of Hezbollah. Actually, the one who's behind it is Hezbollah. Yeah. And he was a very close friend to Israel too. All right. Let us see if we can find some. This video may be inappropriate for some users. Those are the Lebanese forces, the Christians, defending their areas. This is during the wartime.
هجوما كاسحا على القوات الموالية لإليحبيقة.
Yeah, and you know, in the same time, the Christians, they start even fighting each other, which is very sad too. As usual. As usual. Nothing new. This is the Lebanese forces.
إنهم من الأشخاص الأكثر إثارة للرعب في العالم.
لا نخاف أحدا، لا نقبل ابتزازا، لا نقبل تهويلا، لن نقبل تهديدا.
Yeah, there's a music. I hope we will not get a flag because of it. So this is their flag. It have a cross. As you see, the cross have a different a little shape like a dagger. Yeah, so those are the worst enemy to Hezbollah, and now Hezbollah claiming that they are welcoming the Pope. That is very funny and very weird. Those are the Lebanese forces in Deir al-Ahmar. So this is here. Those are the Christians. This is a Christian territory. Nobody can go there. This is like a very high mountains, and it is totally pure Christians. You go there and you try to intimidate them. They will make you shish kebab. And as you see, they are very well armed. You know, and you see the churches, very beautiful. Look at the mountains. Look at the snow. Like if I search for the area, forget about the war. If we search for this, you will see how beautiful this area. Oh, we copy the link. We don't want that. What is this? Okay, hold on. Deir al-Ahmar. Let us see. I'm just trying to find the video which will not involve copyright, you know, so we can show you. Or you know what, let me see if I can find some. Let us take this funny pictures here. We find a website have pictures better than videos, so nobody can come after a copyright thing. All right. Until now we could not find the website. Has only pictures. Let me try something else. All right, maybe here. Yeah, just to give you an idea how those locations are. Let us see. Do you see how it's a very high mountain area, and you know, when you go, like, houses are climbing into the mountains, and anyone want to attack them, because the nature of the area is very difficult. Like now we know you have airplanes and you have etc. So they can be attacked, but that still make it extremely difficult to invade. You can shoot from far distance, you can shoot rocket at them, you can, but to get there is different story, you know. Because the nature. This is why actually the Muslim could not invade this area and force people into Islam. Those areas take Christians because they are far from the hands of the invaders, and the Christians were able to defend themselves way easier than others, because simply the area is extremely difficult to be invaded. Let's see. There is a website, actually I forgot the name of it. It have a lot of pictures, can show you great stuff about those locations. Let us see this picture here. You know, some websites are really funny. You click, it shows you a picture, but when you click on it, it doesn't show anything. Let us see this one here. That will give you an idea how high is the area, you know. If you see, like, you can see really too far distance from their location. All right, and the people there are very extremely religious. It's not like you cannot. They are very religion there is not a joke. Nobody take it lightly, and this is why Hezbollah, they fear those Christians very much. But their Hezbollah biggest concern was Israel. They said to themselves, if we can create an army, and this army can reach a point where Israel can, like, let us say, bow down to us. They knew they cannot win against Israel. This is not why Hezbollah want to fight Israel, because, like, they are not trying to win. They will not win. They knew that. But they were trying to come to the point where they are the one who speak in the name of Lebanon, to be in control of Lebanon, and then they will turn their face to the Christians, and then the war with the Christians will be way easier if Israel become on the side, like Israel will not involve no more. So the plan of Hezbollah is we make the Israeli come to an agreement with us that from now on we are the one in charge of Lebanon, and anything you want from Lebanon, you take it from us. We are the one who negotiate. We are the one who control. We are everything. And anything happen in Lebanon, you don't put your nose there. This way they can turn their face into the Christians and start killing them, and then they guarantee that Israel will not get involved no more. But that plan collapsed. They push hard in Israel. Hard made them shish kebab, and Israeli made them shish kebab. Otherwise, Hezbollah knew that they cannot win against Israel. You know, they knew it. I mean, you not need to be genius to know that this mission is impossible to win with Israel. But they were able, let us say, for some time, to make the Israeli like focus only in Hezbollah in Lebanon. Like they are the one who can make decision. So the president is not important no more. The army, the Lebanese army is not important no more. The head of the army is not important. The only one who can make decision in Lebanon for the last 20 years, it was Hezbollah. So this was their plan, and the last year, or let's say the last 3 years, since October 7 happened, Israel destroyed all the dreams of Hezbollah, and now they became the joke of everybody. And this is why they are trying to get closer to they try to give a friendly message to the Pope. Maybe he can take, like he can be, let us see, help us to rescue us from the situation we are at. All right. I hope I gave you some just good idea about what's going on in those territories, because what you hear in TV have nothing to do really what is happening in the ground. Most of people, they are ignorant about that territory, and there's even some people, they don't know that Lebanon have a lot of Christians. Actually, in fact, Lebanon used to be 100% Christian. There's no Muslims there. This is 100% country of Christians. Until now, churches, they pray in Aramaic language. Like the Catholic, or let's say the Maronite in Lebanon, they pray in Aramaic in their church. All right. Welcome everybody. Those who say hello to me, sorry if I did not answer you. God bless you. You know, October 7 was the biggest mistake Hezbollah and Hamas they did. Even though they don't want to admit that this was a stupid mistake, you know. And I say a mistake because it was a decision badly calculated. They said to themselves, we go as usual, we kidnap some Jews, and then the Israeli will stop attacking us because they will not be able to attack us. We have their soldiers, we have their civilians. You know, if Netanyahu one day he exchanged 2,000 Hamas criminals, terrorists, for one soldier. So what if we kidnap 100 or 200 or 300? What we will do? We can control Israel. So they thought, we attack, we kidnap, we take prisoners, especially females, and then we will break the Israeli down to their knee. It did not come to their mind that the Israeli will go and have an invasion, full-scale invasion. All right. So the bad calculation is what lead them into a disaster. And if Israel, you see, this is why I say leadership is more important than an army. Why Israel did not do what they did now 30 years ago? Why each time they hit you with a rocket, you don't do something and teach them how to behave for good? You know what I mean? If Israel did that with Hezbollah, when Hezbollah started, Hezbollah will never dare to play, will never dare to fart. Look at them now. Israel attacked them every day. Even after the agreement to cease fire, Israel attacking them every day. Hezbollah don't dare even to shoot a bullet at Israel. They don't dare. This is the only way you can deal with dogs with rabies. When you are kind, they think you are weak. When you are friendly and peaceful, they think you are weak. They will not take it, they are nice. No, they will say he is weak. That's why he is a friendly, because they are wicked. They understand your kindness as weakness because they are wicked. There's only one way to deal with the wicked ones, is to speak their language. There's no other language. I believe actually in Lebanon something big is going to happen soon. It might be Israeli, they go and they do invasion. Why not? I will not blame them. Because the Lebanese army, you see the president of Lebanon, this guy, the potato, he's a president now, he's a joke. You know, many Lebanese in the beginning, they say, oh, finally we have a real president. You have nobody. This guy is a potato. He don't dare even to do anything. The only one can make difference in Lebanon is Israel. The same as Israel did the difference in everywhere they go, the only one can save Lebanon is Israel. Because in Lebanon there is no real leaders in the government. The president is a Christian, yes, but he's a potato. In fact, I find him like very stupid. Like, you know, he's not even he don't fill the position. You know, he's not a leader. His wife, she's like, I saw her welcoming the Pope. She looked very stupid and very funny. You know, she make her hair blonde. She want to be blondie, wearing high heels. And, you know, just like very very shallow people. You know, you can tell how shallow a human being is from the way he talked, the way he moved, the way he you know, like he blink even his eyes, and the way they dress. And on the top of that, they are in a position, and he is a president for more than a year, and he did nothing, totally nothing. So for me, he is just a potato. All right. Well, I hope we had shared with you some good information about those about the news there, and we will see what will happen soon. You know, do you remember one day? I think I still have the video in my channel. I made a video, and I asked, I think it's called question to the Lebanese leaders, you know, or Lebanese Christians. Anyone watch it? Because I noticed, like, you know, more and more those Lebanese Christians, when they speak, I mean the one that they say, the politician, when they speak about Israel, they say the Israeli enemy. So I have a question for those dummies, those hypocrites. Who is really your enemy? Why you call them enemy? Why? Are they the one who took your land? Are they the one who slaughtered your daughters and your kids? Are they the one who took your churches? So there is some Christians in Lebanon, they are potato leaders. They are leaders just for, you know, like, let us say, it's not even people who choose them to be leaders. Mostly they are rich, from rich families. They have money. In order to be politically correct with the neighbors, who they are Muslims, they say the Israeli enemy. But Israel is not an enemy for any Christians. In fact, during the war in Lebanon, the Lebanese forces was armed by Israel. Everyone, you know that. The only one who support the Lebanese forces, which mean the Christian forces, is Israel. It's not a secret. While Muslims, they were coming and joining fight against Christians in Lebanon from everywhere, from Afghanistan, from Pakistan, from Morocco, from Libya, from Syria. Muslims come from everywhere to kill the Christians in Lebanon. The only one who gave them a hand, it was Israel. It's a fact. And you can ask any Lebanese. I don't know if there's any Lebanese here in the chat. They have no friends except Israel. And then you go and you say, the Israeli enemy, you are a hypocrite, you are a coward, and you are not decent. And behind doors, those who say they call Israel enemy, behind doors, they are all praying that Israel would do something. You know what I mean? They say, oh, we hope Israel will, yeah, hit them. I assure you, every Christian Lebanese, when they were watching Israel hitting Hezbollah, they were celebrating and drinking vodka. In Lebanon, they drink something called arak. You know, arak. It's like vodka, but they add for it water, you know. So it's clear, like vodka, but then they add water and ice to it, and that will make it white, like milk. All right? So I assure you, they were celebrating and dancing during the attack on Hezbollah. But then when one of them go on TV, he say the Israeli, you know, they are aggressive. You hypocrite, potato. What? You know? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh. What we can say. Anyway, do we have any question? We don't have too many audience. Maybe our time is not good, but whatever. You know, who care about how many? I'm happy to have you guys, and I hope we are having good time and we are learning together. We care for the quality, not for the number. You see, quality is the most important. Look how many countries around Israel, and they have, I mean, Egypt is 100 million. Literally 100 million almost population. Who is more powerful, the 100 million or the 6 million Jews in Israel? It's just a good question, right? Who is the one who do more production for anything? Innovation. Who's more advanced? Who is more successful? Who have better life? Who have better streets? I mean, quality, not quantity. You see, there's people who they are blessed, and there's people they are cursed. And when somebody is cursed, he's not cursed because God he hate him, but because he decided to be wicked. You are cursed when you are wicked. The second you became wicked, you are cursed, because God will be against you. So it was your choice. You see, God don't curse anybody. You curse yourself. God did not punish Adam. Adam punished himself. Because Adam, he chose to do what God don't want him to do. It's like when you break the law, it's not the law punishing you. You punish yourself. You know the law. And you said, I don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do. In Egypt, you know, I assume there's maybe between 15 to 20 million Christians. The government, they claim that they are about 12, 13 million, but I don't, you know, the Muslims calculation always try to make the Christian less in number, so they don't give them job equal to their numbers in government. All right. So, you know, we care for the quality, and this is why if you go to Lebanon, go to the Christian area and go to the Muslim area, you will not believe it. I wish I can have videos to show you. You go to the Christian area, you will find that the Christian area is even way better than Europe. What Europe? Europe became dirty now. You go just 100 meters out of the Christian area, you find yourself in the most wicked graffiti, garbage, you know, dirt, hijab and burqa. You go to the Christian area, you know, you are in a different world. It's the same country. The only difference is religion. There's nothing different. Only the religion of the people. Let us see. I don't want to change my program to be a geography. Let us see what we will show you. Okay, we have here a video. The problem that when you play videos of others, they can flag you, you know. So I will avoid not, you know, like, but just to give you a hint. This is the Christian areas in Lebanon. All right, it's actually very similar to Greece. If you go to Greece and you go to Lebanon and the Christian area, you will find yourself as if you are, in fact, they are mixed with the Greek. Many of them, they are Greek actually originally. You know? I don't know how many of you went to Greece before, but it's very similar, you know, very similar. And you will notice like old houses made from rocks, stones, white stones. And they have very delicious food too. Ice cream. This is you know, in the sea area. This is at night. Very friendly, very nice people. You know, you are in different territory. If I go right now and show you the other side, the Muslim area, like specifically the area where Hizbullah, what we will find? The same country. This is the same country. Let us see if we can find a video. You know, the problem when you type that area, you see nothing but except the war, you know, like explosion, and I'm trying to find a video where just we show you the streets, normal streets. The pictures of Khamenei and the Iranian leaders, women wearing garbage bags in the street, garbage, dirt everywhere, and in the top of that, the war now with Israel. You know, make life between those people horrible. Yeah, you cannot even find one place to show. You see, the pictures of the Iranian and Hezbollah everywhere. You feel like actually you are in Iran, but the difference is Iran look way more beautiful than the area where the Shia live in Lebanon. And not to forget that when you go to Muslim area, get ready to see men unzipping their pant and pissing in the street. They are following the steps of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. They are the pee nation. They pee everywhere. You know, anywhere they go, they have to pee. I mean, Shakespeare, when he said to pee or not to pee, that is the question, he was talking about the Abdul. You know? Yeah. If you go to a Muslim area, you will find a line on the wall, especially in corners, because everybody pisses on the wall. If you search right now about peeing on the walls in Pakistan, in Bangladesh, you will see how much popular the habit of Muslims, because Muhammad, he is their prophet, he pee everywhere. He's like a dog. All right? Even in Bangladesh and Pakistan, they write in Arabic. Do you see why they are writing Arabic font? Do you know why they write Arabic font in the wall? Do you know why? They write Arabic fonts because they believe that the Muslims, when they see Arabic font, they consider it as a holy language. So they will not pee at your wall. So everybody, he write Arabic under his window, so he, when he open the morning, his window will not smell piss. Very quality society. Prophet Muhammad, he was able to make a very successful nation. Look. Let me see. If you search online for using Arabic font, to stop urination, you will find tens of articles. Again, do you know what this guy is doing? Anyone knows what he's doing? He's pissing. Even they are using the Arabic font, still he piss. And he piss like Muhammad. Muhammad, he go down in his butt, and this guy now, he is wearing this, you know, is grabbing his penis and he's pissing. Pakistan, brother. Pakistan. Every wall, it says in Arabic, don't urinate here. Don't urinate here. Sure. Bangladesh use Arabic signs as cure to public urination. Ah, Lord have mercy. See, quality or quantity? Huh? Yeah, get down, act differently. And they want to win a war against Israel. If you cannot hold your penis until you go home, you dirty. Are you a dog? Are you an animal? What's wrong with you? They piss everywhere. The most pissing nation ever. So they come to solution. What if we use, brother, Arabic language, brother? Okay, what will happen? Brother, they will think it's Quran, brother. And then they will not be, brother, on our wall. I mean, can you have even a wall is clean? Mission is impossible. Bangladesh uses Arabic sign as a cure to public urination, brother. Take a beer. Look. He's pissing. He sit down like his Muhammad, and he grab his penis and he piss in the street like a donkey. They piss everywhere. It says in Arabic, it is not allowed to piss here. And I don't know if you read those languages, you know. And this is Abdul. his phone is coming half of it out. He just pee on the wall maybe. Actually, you can see the wall is wet. Lord have mercy. Yeah, stupidity is amazing. You know, it is amazing. Yeah. In Bangladesh, look what AI is saying. There's no audio to play. You can ask ChatGPT why Muslims in Bangladesh and Pakistan, they use Arabic fonts. Is it true they use Arabic font to stop urination on the walls? The answer is will be yes. Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyway, what we can say, sorry guys, I have to pee. I have to go and pee on the wall of the neighbor. You know, in Saudi Arabia, in the morning you want to drink coffee, right? I mean, it's normal, right? And the morning in the desert is the best time, because during nighttime the desert is cold. It's cold, really cold. It's gonna get really cold at night, even in the most hot desert. So desert, the weather is not friendly, because at daytime is extremely hot, oven. At night is extremely cold in the same day. There's no between. So the early morning is the best time to go out and drink your coffee. In Saudi Arabia, you go out to drink the coffee. What will happen? You open and you smell the shit coming everywhere. Because in Saudi Arabia they don't have sewage. They have something called bayara. Anyone here from Saudi Arabia? Shakhbarak. So they have bayara, and bayara simply is a shithole. And most of them, they don't even vacuum it. They wait for the sand to suck it, because it's a desert. But sometimes the bayara or the shithole is overloaded. And then if by Allah will, inshallah, if Allah will, brother, rain come, then you will see shit floating in the street everywhere. Because many of them, they don't have cover. You will hear in the news like a man, he fell down in a shithole and he died. Because many didn't even have a cover. So when they are overloaded, the urine and the shit will go over in the street, and they will be flooding everywhere. So you wake up in the morning, you want to drink your coffee, you sit outside, you breathe. Oh. Sorry for the details. I'm sure if it's morning for you, you appreciate it. Oh boy. Actually, there's a lake. It's called Musk or Misk. Like when you hear the word Misk or Musk, like what you think? You think about the smell, nice smell, right? This is a shit lake. The whole lake is not, there's no water there, it's shit. So what they do, those, what they call them, this big tank, you know, the vacuum tank, I don't know what they call it. So those vacuum tank, they come and they suck your poo-poo from your shithole, and then they go and dump it in that lake. And then the smell will go to kilometers and kilometers away. The most stinky smell you can imagine. Yeah, musk, yeah. Misk in Arabic. What is it I think misk in Arabic is musk, right? In English. Like usually in the old days they used to use a smell like musk and amber. In Arabic we call it amber. Let me see. maybe we can show you some images. And they take it from animals, you know, those smell. Let me see if I can find you something. Like this is from the deer. I believe that this is like the male deer, you know, the male deer, he had a smell which is to attract the female. All right, it's amazing actually, like how you know how things can come to existence. Let us see. If we can find, like this is a video, I don't want to click at the video. But anyway, from this, the material they take from the deer, they create such a fancy, very expensive, you know, perfume, let us say. Yeah. Now for sure, now the Chinese, they have a new kind of musk, but have nothing to do with animals. It's fake, it's a chemical, but it provides the same smell, I think. Yeah. All right, any question? Before I go and pee at the neighbor wall, practicing my Arabian habit. You know, once I took a train from Romania all the way to Greece. It's a beautiful trip actually, but the train, I don't know, the train is coming from which century. I mean, it's a sardine, you know, like box. So I went to the bathroom in the train. I opened the door. I closed the door immediately. And I have to stay in the train without going to the bathroom for the coming 24 hours. And I did. It was the most horrible bathroom ever. And then I asked them why the bathroom is so dirty. They said this train is not Romanian. This is a Turkish train. I said, really? I said, what a Turkish train is doing in Romania? And why it's going to Greece? They said it's a company. They own, like the multi-owners for them. This why it's so dirty. I said, okay, but I mean, this is horrible. Nobody complained. Yeah, what complain? So I stayed almost 24 hours. I have actually no water, you know. I asked those Romanian, do the train have water you buy there? I said, sure, sure. I said, what about food? I said, sure, 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 you know. Okay, sure, 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 you know. But looked like maybe they took a train before, not this train, you know, not this Turkish train. So I said, okay, as long as there's water there and you can buy a sandwich, you know, I eat once a day anyway. I will not buy food. I went there, there's no water, there's no food, and there's no bathroom. Bingo. And there's two women with me in the same, what they call it, cargo. They want to smoke, two girls. And I told them, you don't smoke here. They said, why not? I said, you don't smoke. What do you mean, why not? I don't smoke. They said, okay, where will you smoke there? I said, that's my problem. You don't smoke here. You know? So from the beginning, I have a fight with the two girls who they are with me. They want to smoke. So, two women, they smell like chimney because they smoke outside. They go outside to smoke, right? They come back, still they smell. No food, no water, and no bathroom. That was fun. Still, I enjoy the trip actually, because the view in the train, when you are going to Greece, you have to go in the mountains. It's very beautiful actually, very beautiful. But I learned my lesson. Not only that, hold on. I asked the guy who worked in this train guy. I told him where I can buy food. He says you cannot buy, but we will stop. He told me we will stop after an hour in a station in Bulgaria. You can buy there. I said okay, but how I guarantee that you will not move? I go down. He said no, we will stay at least for half hour. And then when I went to go out, he said to me, we'll stay only 5 minutes. He warned me. I said, you said to me half hour. He said, well, they are late. So he said, but don't worry, just go rush, inside the station, there's a grocery store there, buy water, buy food, and come back fast. So I went to the grocery store. I found it open. They have a lot of food to buy. There's water. So I grabbed the food, I grabbed the water. I went to the cashier. She refused to take euro. She take only Bulgarian money. I said, please. She refused. I was really upset. I said, what about okay, water? Please, I will give you like 3 times more. No. What you will do? You will steal the water and run? I went back to the train without water, without food. I cannot even imagine. I told her I don't have. Please, the train. There is no food. There's no water. I did not eat since yesterday. I did not drink water. Just I will pay you 3 times more. She said, no. She want only Bulgarian currency. So I went back, and it's my mistake actually. I should ask. Like you have to think about every situation. I should ask him like, do they accept euro? And maybe I can exchange with this train guy. But I did not eat. I stayed all the way until I went to Greece. No food, no water, no bathroom. 24 hours. The train is so slow, like a turtle. In fact, when the train was going up in the mountain, I was like, is the train going to go backward? Because you feel like the train cannot move no more. Like the train is like it's somebody climbing the mountain and he is out of a breath. This is how old this train is, and it was shaky, like it's like a laundry machine. I never saw a train like this before. I wish I have like a good camera to record. Actually, I recorded the camera in the phone, but the view outside. Yeah, I did. But the train was fun, Yeah, you feel like you go back on time in the time of the cowboy, maybe. Even the cowboy movies, you see them. The train is way better. The train, you see the cowboy, they have horses inside the train. Man, that was the luxury. I'm telling you, the horses, train, you see them in America all days in the movies, is luxury compared to this one. And what make it more horrible, the bathroom is loaded with shit. Literally. I mean, how somebody can go and pee there in such a, just, I cannot, like, oh Lord have mercy. Anyway, what an experience. And since then, when I go in a train, I don't believe anybody what we say. So you see, when I went in the Ukrainian train, now when I'm coming back, I bought bread, salami, whatever, like food. I have enough, actually I have enough food with me. Even when I went to Poland, still I have food from the train time, because I learned my lesson. I will not listen to anybody say to me they have water and they have food, you know, never again. So I buy food with me, you know, and whatever happened there, I'm secure. Yeah. All right. I think we have enough for today. What do you think, guys? Are we done for today? I hope we have a good time, and I really enjoy being with you guys. Regardless of how many view we have here, still we are enjoying the company and the quality, and the quantity is not really important. For sure, I like to see more people here, but always the quantity, to see good people around, is a blessing, right? And here you learn real information, not a commentary about things we do not know. Like you see people talking about the Middle East and Israel and so-called Palestine and Jordan and Syria, but they've never been there. They don't know what they are talking about. They have no idea. They talk about the conflict, but they don't know what is the conflict, because everything they learn is from a newspaper, and always the newspapers or agencies, they deliver to you agenda. They never deliver true news or true history. History, and remember always, even if you search books to read about history, history is written by the hand of the one who made victory, not by the one who lost the war. Which means history always is a fabricated history, no matter who reporting the history for you. Just to make it simple, if Hitler, he won the war, do you think anyone will be speaking negative about Hitler? With all the crimes he have done, nobody will talk about him negative, because who dare? Then history books will wrote many beautiful stories about Hitler, how amazing he is. But Hitler lost the war. If Saddam Hussein, he won his war against the American, Saddam Hussein will be the hero forever, even though he's a dictator, he's a criminal, because who dare to speak against him? And the list continue. History always written by the victorious, not by the loser or the one who lost the war. And then it make it worse when history written by your enemy about you. And if your enemy is the one in control of media and propaganda, then you are doomed. And they flip the truth upside down. The black became white and the white became black. And then people, they become blinded, or they have a color blind, because most of people, they take what is written in books for granted. Like how many schools they teach every day bad things about the crusade in every school in America. But the crusade, they were the best of us. The crusade is the one who saved us today to be able to speak free words, free sentence, free teaching. Otherwise we will be slaved by the Abdul. But every scumbag, he speaks negative about the crusade. The woke themselves, they exist today because the crusade protected them one day. Otherwise those woke will be killed and slaughtered by the Muslims. So never take history from a history book. I take history about what happened to my people from my parents, and my parents from their grandparents, and their grandparents from their grandparents, because those are the only one who say the truth. The rest, which is found in history books, have nothing to do with reality. So learn always not to trust books, even if it's written by the most famous authors. you have to examine what you read and what they say. And most of the time, the truth is not there. Like now, how many articles written against Israel? Even though the one who attack and kill and rape is the Muslims. How many people they will write in their history books that the Israeli are very aggressive criminals, but nobody of this same historian write one negative word about the Muslim terrorist. And if they do, they will mention those don't present Islam, like Zakir Carson and the other Morgan garbage trash. Are you following the case of ex-Muslim Christian Saeed Abu Mustafa in Egypt? No, I don't know about him. I don't know who is he. I have no idea. I never heard of him. So we better learn not to believe. Let us move this picture here. Sorry, we have this picture for you. Let us find you a better picture, something more appealing. Not this one. Like as an example, Mohammed taking a shower. That's better. Now you can enjoy the scenery. Prophet Muhammad taking shower with dead dogs and women, blood from period, and stinky garbage. And all of this is history written by Muslims. I believe this history. Imagine the Muslim, they write in their book. The Prophet, peace be upon him, he used to take shower and clean himself with the well of bidah. Bidah, I mean garbage, which is a well, thrown into it the dead of dogs and women of blood from period and their rags and stinky garbage. And now, when you read the history written by the Muslims about the history of Muhammad, they say this is da'if. This is not accepted. We don't believe it, brother. This is authentic. This is your authentic history. Yeah, this is an example of the history. And this is the Afrit which is mentioned by Allah in the Quran. He's very smart Afrit, and he moves so fast. He can steal, his job is to steal furniture. All right. Oh boy. Yeah, I warned people about this Zakir Carson a long time ago, but nobody listened. People, they start attacking me when I start exposing him. Him and this cow dance. Right? You see, there's two ways to be blinded. Love and hate. Now the love I'm talking about is emotional love, not God love. Like a man, he's in love with a woman, or a woman, she's in love with a man. So they don't see all the negative things, they see only positive, because they are in love. They are blinded with love. Same in the case of hate. In the case of hate, you are blinded. It doesn't matter what you see in front of you. You hate the person, it doesn't matter what he ever do, good or bad, still he is bad. So you have to be careful from either one of those blind cases. Otherwise you will lose your compass. So someone like Zakir Carson, he's a businessman, and for sure he have a hate. There's no question that he hate the Jews. Same as this cow dance. And in the same time, they are in love with money, and the Muslims have the money. So hate plus money is Zakir Carson. Hate plus money is cow dance. It's like adding water something to something called cement, and then the cement will go dry and the cement will become concrete. So they are a concrete mix of hate and greed. And then when you see them, you think they are concrete people, which means they are solid, strong, but in fact they are so weak and so wicked. And time will come and you will see how those people, they will be coming down. The same way they go up fast, they will go down fast too. Just watch for it. All right, any other question before we finish for today? I hope we had a good time, and I will try to come again in the morning to have some coffee with you if I could. If not, maybe during the daytime we'll go live again tomorrow. And I hope this mic was better than the previous one. This is $19 microphone, but I'm sure the voice is coming way more clear than the previous one. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you again, God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. See ya. Bye-bye.